change communication and the fight against the structural drivers such as income disparities through our parish development model. We shall also continue to fight stigma and discrimination against people living with HIV at the family, workplaces, community, and at national levels. Your Excellency, sir, we do still have the challenge of leaders not supporting the HIV awareness and prevention campaign to mobilize and sensitize our people. It is my appeal to all leaders at national and subnational levels to continue to focus on these strategies as we run the last mile of ending AIDS as a public health threat by 2030. Your Excellency, despite the achievements that have been highlighted in the report, Uganda still has a high burden of HIV infections among young women aged 15 to 24, which is 4 times higher than that of their male counterparts. Your Excellency, with the initiatives that the NRM government has put in place like Emyoga, Owekitiibwa Minister Kasola ali wano, Emyoga, the parish development model, Operation Wealth Creation and others, every young person who is of age will be able to defeat poverty and keep away from some of the behavioral engagements like early sex that propel HIV prevalence among the young people. Excellency, sir, for the importance of this paragraph, I kindly request Ugandans here and those who are watching us on TVs to pay attention to this paragraph. Abaye musirikeeko, waliwo ekijjanga kyokya, mbasaba mutega amatu, ka paragraph katono nnyo. Your Excellency, sir, the struggle to end AIDS is still on. And since you are our champion in the fight against HIV and AIDS, I kindly request you to continue steering this country. Uganda will not be defeated with your great leadership. Bannange nkogedde. As I conclude, I want to thank you, Your Excellency, for being a lifetime champion of ending AIDS pandemic. In a special way, I thank the leaders and the people of Greater Masaka who have jointly participated in organizing this event under the coordination of Muzee's daughter, RDC Rakai. Where is she? RDC Sarah. Thank you and your team. The leaders of this region have also been supportive of the National Organizing Committee for this event. I also commend the Presidential Press Unit, the UBC, NTV, NBS, and other media partners for ensuring that this event is telecast live. As I conclude, Your Excellency, allow me to brief the public that His Excellency the President will publicly recognize the outstanding effort and leadership of individuals and organizations in the HIV and AIDS response in Uganda. In September 2023, the public was invited to nominate individuals and organizations to receive the prestigious annual HIV Impact Award in the following categories. Category 1, HIV Impact Leader of the Year, that is an individual. 2, HIV Impact Leader of the Year, National NGO. HIV Impact Leader of the Year, Community-Based Organization. HIV Impact Leader of the Year, Corporate Institution, that is private sector. HIV Impact Leader of the Year, HIV Mainstreaming, that is ministries, departments, and agencies. HIV Impact Leader of the Year, HIV Mainstreaming Local Government, Northern Region, Eastern Region, Western Region, West Nile, South Region, and Central Region. A technical review committee composed of experts in the HIV and AIDS sector evaluated the nominations and selected winners for the awards in the categories above. The assessment entailed consultations online, website, reports of the respective institutions or affiliations for individuals. Effort was made to cross-check with some nominated institutions, individuals, for clarity of information provided where applicable. Consultations among peers. Final discussions by the selection committee to review the findings and come to the consensus. We are all recognizing today the Rakai community for the excellent and consistent response to fight against HIV and AIDS right from the outbreak of the pandemic. Your Excellency, allow me also to recognize the committee members of Parliament on HIV and AIDS and related matters and Committee of the Presidential Affairs. Your Excellency, we do have Honorable Sir Stephen, Vice Chairperson, and MP Luka South, Committee on HIV and AIDS. Honorable Kakembo Michael, MP Entebbe Municipality. Honorable Okot Peter, MP Tochi, Omoro District. Honorable Kamkama Benjamin, MP Ruhama East. Honorable Ajahn David, MP Agago County. Honorable Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Jennifer Alanyo, MP UPDF. Your Excellency, sir, allow me also to recognize the honorable ministers present. We do have Honorable Vincent Sempija, Minister of Defense. Honorable Margaret Muhanga. Honorable Aluna Kasolo, Nanyini Sente, Zemioga. Honorable Minister Mugasa Grace, Minister of State for Public Service. Your Excellency, we do have the honorable members of Parliament. Honorable members of Parliament, can you please stand for HE's recognition? Thank you. It's now my honor and privilege to invite Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda.
Honorable Minister, just one more minute. I will invite you to do that part.
Thank you.
So we want to recognize the people you mentioned in the various categories. Banaye banaraka ikatwongereko Minister Ngalo. I will humbly request, as I make mention of the persons that are going to be recognized this year under the awards mentioned by the Honorable Minister for Presidency, the Impact Leader of the Year, Impact Leader of the Year for NGO, Impact Leader of the Year for Community-Based Organization, Corporate Institution, and Mainstreaming MDAs. You will all come to the front, and I'll invite the Honorable Margaret Muhanga with the Minister for the Presidency to pass on the awards, and then we'll invite His Excellency at the end, after you have received the awards, to join you for a photo in recognition for your work and your support to the Ministry of Health and, of course, the Uganda AIDS Commission. I will begin with the HIV Impact Leader of the Year individual, Mr. Paul Achaye. Ladies and gentlemen, give Mr. Paul Achaye a round of applause. He's a young person and the National Debate and Speech Director at the Uganda National Students Association, UNSA. Next recipient is Stella Ketutsi, HIV Impact Leader of the Year individual. Stella Ketutsi is the ED of the National Forum for People Living with HIV/AIDS Network in Uganda. We want to thank her for her work done for the people living with HIV. Our next recipient under the Impact Leader of the Year NGO is Alive Medical Services. Can we give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, as they also come? Allied Medical Services, they are a non-profit organization, non-government organization established in 2007. Our next recipient under the DOT Services is our recipient under the Impact Leader of the Year Corporate Company, Private Sector. DOT Services, please send a representative to the front. Our next recipient is the Judiciary. And Your Excellency, the Judiciary has been of great support with the exemplary approach to mainstreaming HIV and AIDS activities in all its programs, which it does through health awareness camps and sensitization meetings in all courts in Uganda and the surrounding communities. The Undersecretary is here from the Judiciary. I'll then invite under the regions, I will invite the following district leaders from Lamour District Local Government. The local government leadership of Lamour, please send one representative to come and receive this award. Moroto District Local Government, Bushenyi District Local Government, Jumani District Local Government, and Your Excellency, Masaka City. Can we give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Those are the regions. Your Excellency, all these 5 local governments were selected for exhibiting exceptional leadership. They had functional HIV and AIDS coordination structures, and they had developed and operationalized the HIV and AIDS workplace policy. Your Excellency, the next 2 are very special under these categories because they are community awards for Rakai District. And the very first one goes to Jeff Dyke, Executive Director of the Chibale Community Center. Mr. Jeff Dyke, please come as we give him a warm hand clap and recognition for his work he's done here from Kuwasha, an organization from Canada, and the excellent leadership here in the community. And finally, Your Excellency, Dr. Anthony Regaba. Anthony has been working with the medical officer at Kalistizo Health Center, Rakai District. He was described as the first case of HIV disease in Uganda, which gave the foundation for the current response. So Dr. Anthony Regaba, Your Excellency, these are the 14 recipients of the 2023 Uganda AIDS Commission Special Recognition Awards, Your Excellency, under your leadership. And we want to request the Minister for the Presidency and the Honorable Margaret Mohanga to award these special plaques to these 14 recipients, who will then very shortly be joined by His Excellency for a group photo so that we recognize you, all the 14, for the great leadership as impact leaders under the categories of individual, NGO, community-based organization, corporate institution, under the private sector, corporate institution. We have HIV mainstreaming under the MDAs, and the HIV Impact Leader of the Year mainstreaming under the local governments, where we have the Northern Region, Eastern Region, Western Region, West Nile, Southern Region, and the Central Region. Your Excellency, as the Minister for the Presidency mentioned, these were nominated by the public from September 2023, who did nominate the individuals and organizations to receive this prestigious award, the HIV Impact Award, in those categories. A technical committee was composed of experts in the HIV and AIDS sector. They did evaluate the nominations, and these are the selected winners for the awards in those categories mentioned, Your Excellency. And these are the 14 recipients representing the individuals, institutions, and also the corporate companies under the private sector who are receiving these very prestigious HIV Impact Awards. As soon as we have awarded all the recipients, Your Excellency, I will ask that the Director General of Uganda AIDS Commission stays with the group, and we can now invite you, Your Excellency, to to have a group photo with our award winners, the HIV Impact Award winners. Your Excellency, we request you to join them and the Vice President to come and join our award winners for this very special photo with you all, the recipients of the HIV Impact Awards. So I will request His Excellency the President and the Vice President to join us in recognizing these leaders and institutions that have joined the Ministry of Health and the Uganda AIDS Commission in the great work in the communities and in their organizations. Bana rakai bana ikatuba wengalo bano be ba champion bafe baguno mwaka zina awards zetuise HIV Impact Awards bine bitongole n'abantu babade bakolera mu bantu bafe nga babayamba era twagala kweyanza. Thank you very much. I will now ask the Honorable Minister for the Presidency to invite the Vice President, who will later invite the President to address us. Honorable Babalanda. As the Honorable Babalanda comes, Your Excellency, I want to recognize your own daughter, Hajat Brovad. She's the Executive Director of the Hotel Brovad Masaka. Naye wali yagambye tajja kusuba mukolo guno era yazze kulabako. Hajat tukwaniriza. Honorable Minister.
Thank you. It's now my honor and privilege to invite Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, to come and address us. Thereafter, she will invite His Excellency, the President. I thank you.
Your Excellency, Your Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni,